Hello, timey-wimey tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Renaissance, the Final Fantasy remake, with me, BlueAnkylo, and yes, we're still doing solo Time Wizard. We're playing New Game Plus, so we started as a wizard. In our first episode, we spent 1 hour and in-game clock at 38 minutes because I yap a lot. And, we did everything we got a Mystic Key. The main thing is we got the Mystic Key, and we got to Melman. Now, we're gonna go, well, not as fast as the Dragoon. Technically, the Dragoon just, beat the game on episode 2. We might not be as fast as that. But this is still going to be pretty quick. So I want to tell you a little story on our way over to Ice Cave. The whole reason this run became a thing was comments. It could be a commenter like you. We're just talking about, good classes and things I didn't know about and all that yapping around stuff. And I wouldn't mind having a couple save items too. It's fine. Maybe I didn't have enough tents. I should have brought more tents at Corneria. It's fine. This will cover me, I think. Oh, I should go to the inn though on the way out. So yeah, it was comments talking about things I didn't know about Time Mage or Wizard and just how broken they are. And then people, of course, always love to talk about solo challenge. I've had lots of requests. Many solo challenge requests. I'm starting to knock them out. I might not do them all, but come on, shark. But for Time Wizard, someone was because my first run, Blue, you really underestimate Time Mage. They're really good. What are you talking about? They're great. And I'm well, I mean, they break the game, they break the sequence, and then I learned a little bit about how they avoid all the encounters, and I'm well, yeah, maybe they break it a little bit more. So I knew I wanted to come back to them to show you guys a little bit more about what they can do. Obviously, I didn't realize I do have one house. Yeah, I need one house. I think that's all I need. My level is a little low. Oh boy. Do I technically have enough? I might be one level short or one house short. Shoot. I got a little bit too excited. I think it's... Well, we can save here. I think it's 4 floats from canoe or from boat to ice, and I do need one more. So I need 4. Well, maybe it's 3. Okay, it's only 3. Never mind, we're good. So this is the right level. Yeah, and people also were talking about low-level challenges, which always gets you thinking. I'm pretty sure 2 repels is all I need. I haven't mathed this out yet either. I'm not necessarily doing a low-level challenge, although part of the fun is how low can you go. Time Wizard is really good at going at low levels. I think if I had 2 warps, this would be 100% safe. This might not be quite enough unless I use the house first. But I don't have enough repels. But the thing is, normally ice is such a pain in the neck, but, I'll just take that, I'll take that, and I'll say goodbye, and we will leave. Now, there is a chance we die. We have to dodge a couple encounters. If I had another cast of float or another repel, we'd be 100% safe. Yeah. One fight. Oh, failed to run. So we should probably do this if I die, of course. We should walk that far-ish, maybe dodge 1 encounter at the beginning, because that's all we really need to survive. Assuming... Really? Really? Are bones killing me? I mean... Fine. Okay. Now from here, we should be okay. I'm just trying to save every penny I can, because, yes, 1 more repel would completely neuter this one, and also a couple more levels for more floats would do it too. But or just another house, and then I would have 4 floats for this. That would also probably do it. But anyway, this is a very short dungeon now. I am picking up the ice sword just so I can sell it, or the flame sword. It's worth a fair bit, and money is still something we will need. That's float. That's repel. So we're good. That's all we needed. Alright, we put on a house. Now, it's gonna say soft save there. I never really showed this off. Because we floated here and could theoretically get soft locked, if you ever exit to title, this save disappears and you go back to the last inn you were at. So don't do that. Come on, ambushes. It's like the monsters know what I'm doing. They're like, this guy's trying to break the game. Let's ambush him so he doesn't even get a turn. Yeah, level 12 ice cave, right? Pretty scary. We can use our last couple save items. We won't need very many more. I mean, we're not done the game yet, don't get me wrong. There's still some challenges. One of the things I was told was that Chaos is very difficult as a time mage. I don't actually believe it, so we'll see how it goes. We're flying! Alright, a little bit of a sequence break. No canoe. We'll go back and get it at some point. I'm not super worried about it, but do I have anything to sell? Just that flame sword? We do need to get some money. I would like to probably buy a protect ring. What's the priority? Well, first let's go get a rod. Might as well do that. It's free. I can think about it while we're here. Probably the ribbon out of Waterfall. Could we do that right now? Sure, it'd be nice if we could afford one repel. Maybe that's almost like I planned for it, because that's basically one flame sword. I didn't actually plan that out, but yeah, that'll do it. I want one more repel and a few more tents to save. Now, we also need like 20,000 gold, plus some more levels to cast level 6 spell. I suppose there's a bunch of money here. Might as well get the free gold on the islands. I think this is the only one that's really worth it. That's the biggest treasure of the islands, but I mean, might as well get them all, I guess. If you're really trying to save time, then you can probably skip some of these. And I'm obviously not really speedrunning. I'm going quick. But nothing, like the soft potion literally wastes my life. It does nothing for us. But yeah, you could probably figure out how much gold you need. Technically I can buy the spell, I just don't have the levels yet. But there's other things to buy too. Protect ring would be nice. I do need to buy the bottle. That's non-negotiable. That's unfortunate. Sometimes they just gonna get killed. Was there anything here that was worth it? $10. House. I mean, the house is. I could probably get some value out of the house. Really? Good thing I got that free pure potion. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna go buy the spell first, because, well, if you don't know what I'm talking about, well, you'll see soon enough. I think we need one charge of it, though. And then the game's over, basically. We just need one level 6 charge for a teleport. Now, we might actually get some value out of Doom or Decay, but I don't have the money for that right now. However, we got the teleport spell, but we do need to be able to cast it. That's important. What would be the easiest thing to kill? I hadn't really thought of grinding much. It would be nice to have the level 4 spells, because there's like, well, Demi 2 might help. Just having a drink while I'm thinking. I still think the ribbon is worth it. I don't want to go to ordeals until I have one slot of level 6. So let's try a waterfall. I got the one repel, so we should be okay. As long as you got one repel. This is a 2 float journey, so I did actually need the house. No, don't repel. Float. So I need 2 floats to get in, 2 floats to get out. It's dumb, because you're so close. Actually, yeah, no, I need 2 floats to get out. But I can save the repel till I'm here, and maybe 1 repel gets me all the way. I mean, we can maybe survive a fight in here. I'm not betting on it, but... Oh, I should have saved a float. Might be pushing my luck. We'll push our luck a little bit. Preemptive strike is lucky. So if I had a spare float, I could use it here, but I don't have a spare. We got ambushed. That is about as bad luck as you can get. Also, we managed to cheat. This is a glitch. Yeah, I noticed this last time. I don't think you're supposed to be able to do this. I'm sure you're not. I don't have a canoe, but, come on. I might as well show off a glitch while I'm here. I don't know what happens if I save like this. It is New Game Plus, and we are very vulnerable. This is so... Oh, come on, no. Run! 443 damage. Remember when the Dragoon just flew over everything? The damage, like, even if you had like 50 absorb on the knight, 400 damage. Why are they so strong? Anyway, I'm poisoned. Well, okay. Okay, we've cheated a little bit. But I'm a dirty cheater. I don't know. Don't mind the screaming. Sorry. If I had a pure potion, I'd use it. I can't turn it off. Well, I lied. There you go. You're welcome. Repel has worn off. I need 2 floats, maybe, to get out, depending on the glitch. Is this enough? It's enough! We're such a cheater. I'm being really greedy here, taking all the loot. But we got more money more things to sell for gold. I guess you could keep the wizard staff, because it's stronger than the iron staff, but I'd rather sell it. The main thing is bam, and now we are mostly immune to everything. So we go warp? Right. We go float, we go warp. Yeah, so I did need 2 floats to get out. As close as it is. I need a pure potion. Alright, we made it. We'll buy a few. I probably don't need any, but, well, maybe like a couple, but, okay, so I can turn the sound effects back on. It makes the game easier to follow, maybe. Okay, so, how we doing? We got a ribbon. We got a little bit more gold. I could buy a protect ring. I do need to get a little bit of XP. That is the thing. I need to get a couple levels. What do we want to fight? Maybe I should go pick up my level 4 spells. I don't know. We could try some, like, worms. It doesn't really matter what I fight against as long as I can kill them. I don't know if Burst 2 is enough. What's a good XP enemy that we can kill as a time wizard? It's not looking good. Is there anything around here? How much HP has he got? He has 700 HP. We got rid of half of it. We got him down to 176. If I get turn order, I might demi burst and get a kill. So he's at 88. 1 burst should do it if I get turn. I rolled low. So that's possible. What else we got? This doesn't look good. Maybe... He did exactly enough to kill me. Rude. Okay. He doesn't get a... He doesn't get a first strike. I got a first strike. Ankylos are worth a ton of XP. Well, they're worth decent XP. Let's just leave it at that. Come on. Get him. No. It's definitely possible. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time. I'm trying to think of something easy on the world map. New Game Plus is tricky because everything's so tanky. And our damage spells are pretty weak. Yeah, I'm not getting a high enough roll on Blast. Burst, whatever. This fight... I don't know, maybe... 2 bursts to kill the wolves? I don't know about that. I think they normally have about 100. It rolls up. But the Frost Giant has another, like, 200 hit points or something. This might be it. Scorch is really weak. I really need a stronger... Yeah, but we don't get any damage spells. That's the thing. So the downside of the Time Mage is their damage output is pretty bad. The thing is you don't have to fight very much, and I just need to find a way, something to kill for some easy XP. That's the main one dead. Cerberuses don't hit too hard, but they're tanky. No, nothing. How dare you? Okay, maybe we go somewhere else. This place sucks. We'll try one more Ankylo. It doesn't need to be here. I just thought this would be a good spot for pretty high experience fights. She's got 176. I mean, maybe... Yeah, maybe I should be doing Muddle anyway. I don't know. That's probably smarter. Why didn't I think of that last time? He does a ton of damage. Okay. Blue, just don't be dumb. Okay. Here's the plan. We're gonna kill a couple Ankylos because apparently I was forgetting that. I got single focused on, hey, I need to deal damage. And while technically true, you know, there's a way to self-inflict. That was a first strike. If I had the level 2 Demi, maybe, because it hits everybody. Unfortunately, nah, that's not really winnable. That's too bad. That would have been a good preemptive strike. Maybe we can do the same thing as the Ankylo here. We go double Demi. That deals 3/4 of his HP. Bam. And then Muddle hopefully hits. And then we just try to burst him down. Oh, he kills himself. Yeah. Is that enough? Still not enough. Okay. But we got it. I figured out what I had to do. I had a little brain fart there. Forgot for a second how broken some of our spells are. Because Muddle is time elemental, nothing resisted except chaos. So, although it doesn't guaranteed hit, it has a good chance. This fight, actually, you might be able to win without a limit. I don't know. One Basilisk isn't too tough. Or Basilisk, Manticore. Probably half the HP of the other enemies we were fighting. Alright. Level 15, how are we looking? Still, I think maybe the Time Mage has... Is his spell slots on Red Mage scaling or Black Mage scaling? Because the Black Mage gets them... Black and White Mages get them quicker than Red Mages. No, can't do that one. Maybe now with my tricks. So we go... Obviously Muddle the Big Giant. And hope that 2 bursts kill the wolf? No guarantee. Maybe this will do it. Okay, kill yourself. He's got to be close. Well, he doesn't have to be. I didn't do any demis on him is the thing. There we go. Nice. All right. That actually went pretty quick. There we go. Now we can go to ordeals. Okay, cool. Let's go. Let's go. This. You know what? We're only 20 minutes in this episode. I thought I was running out of time. I am the time mage. It's hard to keep track of it all. But no, we're good. Hold on. Do I need these? No. I need money. I actually don't need to buy that. Sorry, I had to really think hard. My brain's on. It's working really hard right now, guys. This fight. I mean, I don't need to take this fight, but I don't think you can run away from it. We talked about it in the comments. This is one of the ones that always confuses me. Only Cerberus or Cerberus packs mean we can try to take this fight. I don't know if I'll win, but you can run from normal Cerberus fights or encounters. But the other encounter group has a Wizard Ogre on it. But you can get an encounter that has potential to have Wiz Ogres, but none of them roll. And then it's unrunnable because it's the Wiz Ogre Cerberus pack. And then it's unrunnable. But you don't know the difference sometimes. Because I see the Wiz Ogre, I know it's unrunnable. But you can also get this fight with no Wiz Ogre, and it's also unrunnable. That's lame. Okay. I don't know. That was literally the square I was going to cast Float. Okay, thank you. No, it's just my life. I feel like most of the time I get pretty good luck. And then every now and then I'm just like, what's going on? I really don't like that I can't use a tent. I mean, I guess with all the soft lock protection, why can't you just save while you're floating? What's the big deal? I thought you could get soft locked, in which case, you know, you wouldn't want to be able to save like that. But we're so close to not having encounters, or at least not caring. Okay, one more float here. I'll save because it might matter, but I don't think it ever will matter again. So, welcome to Ordeals. Sure thing you need a crown. Actually, you probably don't, technically. You just need to be level 6. And promoted. Because we just bypass. Now, this is where the repel might be good, but here's the thing. We don't have to fight ever again if I don't want to fight ever again. Except for 5 bosses left. Which means we... Did I run out? I ran out of float. I just didn't... I gotta pay attention. But, well, you'll see. We can basically fully loot every dungeon and never fight anything now. No need for repels. That's why I was like, do I need to buy that repel? And I was working really hard trying to figure it out. You see what I've done? I didn't go to an inn after I leveled up. How did I not? I must have, right? Well, it doesn't really matter now, does it? Goodbye. So there you go. Well, all you need is the ability to cast. It's so stupid. It's why. I imagine it must be something to do with soft lock prevention, but like, it's just. I mean, I'm having a good time. I thought for 1 second, wait, maybe I'm in trouble, and then I remembered, nah, I can never be in trouble again. Alright, we'll pick up some armor. Honestly, it's kind of funny. In New Game Plus, this barely makes a difference because your base armor is so weak. Or not that way, but the enemy's base damage is so high that 8 more absorb kind of barely matters, but I kind of need all the help I can get. So, should have come here first. My bad. But obviously it's not very far away. Yeah, so teleport, upgraded by the Time Wizard in that Ordeals, basically means... well, we know this from before, but you only actually need 1 spell slot. So in theory, we could try to beat the game at this level, which would be our minimum level for realistically beating the game. Well, you might get enough XP killing Kraken and Tiamat to level up. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, let's just keep going, right? Certainly... I certainly will want some spells eventually. But we can go a bit further. So there's some really good higher level spells that maybe we don't get to see. I don't know. I'm not sure if we can beat Chaos at this level. Not New Game Plus Chaos. Eventually we might need Haste 2. Actually, no, we need Fast 2. This stuff is garbage. We don't need any of that. Never mind. Alright, so let's show you guys how this really works. A real dungeon with real floating. I haven't... Ordeals was too short, actually, to show you how it really works. But we know we need money, so we're going to do a lot of looting. Because spells are expensive, and you normally get your money from killing enemies. We don't need that. Now, when I did my first Time Mage run, I obviously didn't play like this. We weren't on New Game Plus either, but I did it the other way, where you... It's so cheating. It's so cheating. Now, you think I need that slot to get there, right? I did not. So that means I thought, technically, I would need two casts. One to get out, one to get back in. To do the telepoint. Nope. Oh, also, you could cast Float before you go to the inn, if you want to bank another one. Because the inn doesn't reset your float. So you can get that much movement and still have all your charges, but I find in practice that's kind of not worth going to the inn twice, because you have to recharge and then cast it and then go to the inn again. Probably not necessary. Yeah, this floor is really dangerous with all those ghosts and stuff. How many times do you get ambushed by ghosts and just killed? I guess they can't ambush you, it's unrunnable. There's a rule about that. Unrunnables can never ambush, but attacked, just as bad. There's our final armor set, pretty much. So what do you guys think? Time Mage? Pretty good? I know we're not a Dragoon. We're not flying around killing things quite as fast. But let's see, we're an hour and 30 minutes in. I don't think we can beat the 2 hours, or however long it was exactly, of the Dragoon. But honestly, we're not going to be that far off. As long as I don't mess up. But we do have to find a way to kill some bosses. Go back to the inn. Do I continue looting? I only normally go down if I think I can kill the Kraken. I don't think I can kill the Kraken right now. I mean, we will want the Power Glove and stuff, because we're going to need that for our final strat. Also, I want to show you guys that there's some cool Lich dialogue that we've never seen. I think you guys should see that, because I didn't show it off last time, and it was mentioned in the comments. So we want to kill Tiamat before we kill the Lich, is the main thing. But we can come back to get the Power Glove in a minute. Actually, what am I doing? Walking. Walking chumps. To the airship. Let's go translate, I suppose. And then we can sell some stuff here and buy some spells to power us up. I will hold on to the Mage Staff. I don't care about the Light Axe. We might... This is probably enough money to cover most of what I'm gonna want anyway. So that's... Defense is mandatory. Mage... Actually, that's what we should do. Just drop that. It's not the best equipable, but Fire 2 is nice. And... we'll be getting some more stuff there. Okay, go. Don't forget the Un. Always forget the Un when I'm in a rush. Whenever I'm trying to go fast, I forget that boy. So, let's get some spells. We got Warp. Let's get... Slow 2 could be good. Demi might help if I ever need some levels. It's good for, you know, time compression, halve or quarter everything, all your enemies instantly. Let's pick up the level 4 spells, because they're cheap enough. I think we can afford all up to level 6 spells, which are everything I can cast. We actually don't need fast. Well, if I try to low-level Chaos, I won't have fast 2. Is there anything else that's worth anything here? Honestly, not really. If there was something better than fast, it's a little bit obsoleted by the upgraded version. So having a low-level version is just a lower-level spell slot, but... yeah, if you're going to be high enough level to cast fast 2, then fast 1 doesn't do anything. But... am I doing that? I've got Teleport. Decay 2 is interesting. Doom actually works on a lot of things. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's how we kill Tiamat and Kraken. If I want. I could go Doom, Ruse, and then they die. While time compressed. I just have to survive one hit. And we can save right before the fight. So, we can go do that if we want. Yeah. I'm not... I mean, I have the potential to low-level this, or at least the lowest reasonable level. I guess I could have saved clock seconds if I had not saved anywhere else on the map, and then I could have teleported directly to Onrak after my shopping spree. I don't think there's really any point buying potions. It is kind of funny how much different the game is when we're doing this. The rules are not the same, you know? But boy, do things go quickly when you don't have random encounters. Now, we're also technically at the point where money isn't a big deal. You could go to every dungeon in New Game Plus, no matter the character, with 4 repels. It costs you 20 grand. And you get a nearly as effective dungeon dive like that. The thing is, ours are free, or at least the cost of a trip to the inn. Based on the loot you get out, they're definitely free. You just gotta remember you can't make a telepoint inside a room. Actually, I could have left my inn in, like, Canaria for the cheaper inn. Or... Crescent Lake for the inn that's very close to the entrance. That might be... if you're trying to save steps or seconds. Also, I forgot to re-float it up. I guess we might as well full loot while we're here. Doesn't really cost me anything. And that way I'll have lots of money. If I do want to buy the level 8 spells, you know, they're not cheap. So what do you guys think? Pretty cool game? Do you miss encounters? Do you miss all those trap tiles? I wish I had caught this my first time playing through on my first Renaissance experience. Because I'm pretty sure it's going to get more views than all the follow-ups. That first series really was the breakout. That was the last one, right? And I did not actually show off just how crazy the Time Majors. I mean, I showed off a lot, but I could have actually done better. So now I know. So here we go. I'll even do the float into the inn strat, just cause. So now we're floating with 5, teleport back to the telepoint, and we're still floating. Pretty cool. We could get, like, the special spears and stuff in here. There's, like, a trident or something. They actually don't sell for very much gold, so if it's one of the new items, if you're just looking for money, it's better than nothing, but it's not much. Alright. Teleport in. Oh, so you would need 2 spell slots to cast Doom. So that strat won't work here. That's okay. Alright. I don't know for sure if this is going to be easy. He could just one-tap us. Yeah, I mean, that might happen a couple times. But, fortunately, we can save right before him. So eventually he won't one-tap us. I promise. But, you know, it doesn't really matter what level we're at. New game plus Kraken can do that, and then you don't get a turn. I mean, I could... So compressed time means I go at the end of the turn, so he always gets a turn. With something like Muddle, I might go first. And he just kills himself, so maybe that is obviously a better strategy. Yeah, I know, clearly. Sorry. I mean, slow 2 also may have worked. You can just get older, I guess. He's gonna kill himself, but we'll make him weaker. I don't know, how's your HP looking? No, he's dead. Okay, thanks. Never mind. Done. There, we got to level up. Now I can cast Doom. I was thinking I was going to use Doom on him. I forgot that we don't need any of that. I guess we go for Tia next, or I don't know. Maybe we go do the carry. Carry's easier. I mean, there's more loot in Sky, but let's just go do the volcano. It's kind of nearby, right? I saved. I mean, I just saved, right? I don't need to do anything. I can save whenever I want. There's also, like, nothing in here worth picking up. So we can just zoom. And if we can kill the Kraken, carries no biggie. So, different than Dragoon. But what do you think? Which one's easier? The Dragoon had a lot harder time in Marsh, Earth, and Ice, right? Now, we might struggle a little bit more with some bosses. Maybe. But, like, we can just save before every boss now. That was it, right? Yeah. Checkpoint. Zoom. I would like all my spells back, please. And I think one more of these should get me to carry. So, minimum level might be whatever amount of XP we get after getting one level 6 spell slot. And I think all you need to fight is the Fiends. So, however much XP they drop on New Game Plus. Level, what was it? Level 16 plus whatever they give us. I think that's as good as I can do for a minimum. There's no way to fear them to run away and get no XP, I don't think. Not on a solo time. The only fear effects are on White Mage Fear Spell, and there's one other one. Is it the Bard? Somebody else has a morale thing. Okay, yeah. Better save. You know, we might have a problem. You never know. It's a chance. I mean, honestly, the Kraken killed us a couple times. The Kraken didn't kill the... No, did the Kraken kill the Dragoon? It might have. I think it might have one-tapped him too, actually. Just went first and bam, you're dead. So, it can happen to the best of us. Hey, Carrie, how you doing? You are actually weak to status, but this is time. Slow would mostly do it. I feel like Muddle again, maybe. Didn't work? What do you mean, didn't work? Did you know who I am? I've come to bargain. Carrie, the Merilith. Oh no, fire 2. Come on, you can't resist. You can't resist me. I'll be back. Instantly. You're gonna get tired. You feeling sleepy yet? Yeah, a 1 turn, come on. I mean, she's doing good damage. Alright, I just need a little bit of time here. I just need a little bit more time. Just give me a second here. Yeah. Oh, Doom doesn't work on her either? What is going on? Okay, get old. I don't know technically which ones are always, like, status, elemental, non-elemental. There's a bunch of different stuff. Time compression over. Eh. Mark is... It's just not enough damage. That spell sucks. It's okay early game, but, like, 30 damage... Even Decay... Did I take Decay too? No, I skipped it. No, I did. It's just a high level. It's really high level. That's not nearly good enough for a level 6 spell, right? Well, she did the same thing Kraken did. Are you kidding me? I can't run from this fight. Maybe? Her fire elemental buddy's coming to save her. That's funny. She's got 231 HP left. He's got 67 HP left. We got him. Burst. Good try. Oh no, we got another level up. Been trying to avoid those, but I guess I could have floated after fighting her and after fighting Carrie, and then that wouldn't have been an issue. But oops. All right. I mean, it's not flawless. I think the Dragoon had far less to worry about. Just the nature of the jump thing. Also, there is a side quest, but we did it already. In case you're wondering. All right, next. I'm saving Earth for last, like we did before, but also to show you the dialogue. There's some secret dialogue that definitely need to show off. We got 137 grand. Is it worth getting more money? Whatever. Oh, that. That doesn't happen very often. So last run, I'm like, how often do you forget Dr. Un and you get Lupa-Lupa'd when you go straight to Lefane? Follow-up, how often do you talk to Dr. Un but you forget to go get the chime? Oops. Alright, that should cover all that. Do you want to buy this while we're here, I guess? Sure. I don't know if we'll ever cast it, but... Oh man, we're so fast. I love Time Mage. I gotta say, like... They definitely break the game, but this is probably one of my favorite... solo runs, just because of how this all works. Normally I enjoy fighting enemy encounters. That's why when I did my first run with a Time Mage, like, I didn't use float very often, because, like, part of the fun is testing out your abilities, and it's a little bit, honestly, it's a little anti-synergistic with the group. They have some really good buff spells, but their real advantage is that you never have to fight anything, which means, like, you never get to try out any of your other classes, right? Now, that's assuming we can beat Chaos, right? The hardest enemy in the game, sort of. So I'm pretty sure we could easily skip... Oh, that was a mistake. Good thing that doesn't actually matter. What's a mistake? Oh, a spell slot's wasted? Psh. But yeah, in theory... I mean, even if we had like a 1% chance to kill Chaos... Oh, I already did that. Sorry, I'm getting all mixed up here trying to keep track of too many things. You can save right before him, right? You can teleport out and just mess around, and you'll get the Massa. I'm pretty sure with the Massa, fast to and infinite tries, he can't win. He really will be stuck with us no matter what happens. We can also pick up the Bane Sword. That's an auto win against Tia. Pick up Excalibur, maybe. I don't know. I've been just sort of full looting. I mean, I didn't loot the volcano, but... I mean, I don't know if this is really worth the time it takes to go here, maybe. I guess we could get the black and white shirt. Like I said, I doubt I'm going to need them. In fact, I'm very confident I will not. It really comes down to, do I need more levels and spells to kill Chaos? In which case, we might want a bit more money to buy level 7 or 8 spells. And even then, we nearly have enough already. So there's another trick that I hadn't really thought of. Minor optimization. You can put that down. And anytime you have to backtrack, it's free, technically. As long as you don't care about your spell slots. Unless you have nothing else to use with level 6 slots, that is to say. So a room like this, now that I know, you can just keep doing that, right? Until you got all the stuff you want. And you can do the same thing here, because the side rooms are quite a trip. So if you're trying to... I mean, it barely matters with float. Like, this is an optimization strat that doesn't matter. I'm just like, by the way, if you want to also technically just get infinite teleports, might as well, I guess. 2... Okay, just remember to go straight up, and we'll be good. Yeah. This is why I didn't do it in a normal run. For a challenge run, when I'm trying to show off the class's the most broken ability, I don't mind doing this, but in a normal time mage group, I could not play like this. This is just too much. Also, your level would be very low in a 4-man team. Let's telepoint down there. Might as well... We might die to Tiamat. We're not at very high level. And she will hit very hard. Just like Kraken, just like Carrie. Alright, let's see if we can do this with time magic rather than item magic. Let's see. She is weak to poison. We just don't have any way to do that. Slow 2 could work. Doom, in theory, could work. Demi certainly works a little bit. It's only 25% against bosses. I don't have a weapon yet. We could try that again. Maybe Muddle. Got the Confuse. Go Limit. She's got so much armor she can barely hurt herself. That's cool. Try the Doom? Didn't work. Dang. Go for some Demi, maybe? So still does good damage at first. So she's at 359 times 3 right now, 1,000. So now she's at like 750, 700. Muddle wore off. Now she kills me. Alright, maybe the Muddle... It's not enough on its own. I mean, the thing is, I just need Doom to hit, I think. I don't know what the odds are. And she got out of it. Come on, Doom, you can do this. That's 0 for 2. That's unfortunate. I mean, maybe something like Old doesn't work either. Okay, I'm not happy with all these statuses missing. Oops. I mean, that is part of it too. When you have infinite tries via saving right before the boss, this is why the Game Boy Advanced FF is so easy, and the Pixel Remaster as well. You just save anywhere, right? Like, how is a boss fight difficult when you can just reload instantly? Muddle seems fairly reliable. Doom does not. Oh, well, we got it. Okay, we win. I think it even works while you're limiting, maybe? I don't know. Find out. Maybe it doesn't count down while you're in compression mode. Probably shouldn't. Maybe go for slow 2 in case she breaks out of her confuse. Doom got her. I had a feeling. Okay, that's almost everything. Let's... Got another level up. Dang. We keep getting stronger. I'm trying not to. Okay, level 19. Still no level 7 slots, you know, I'm doing what I can. I don't know how much lower level you could really be. Oh, I actually need my my airship. I went a little bit too far. That's okay. Obviously, we don't expect any real trouble here. Right? Yeah. If we can kill Tia with Doom... Well, what else could we use? I would like to show off some more of the time magic spells. So, we've been killing them with Muddle pretty effectively. We killed one with Doom. Demi is not very good against bosses. The Lich is more of a spellcaster, so the old thing doesn't really help as much. I guess we have to fight the vampire first, technically. So many encounters. Get a lot of transitions. I do miss the Final Fantasy randomizer. They really speed up the transitions even more. The page scrolling effect. Back in the late 80s, early 90s, we just had more time. Honestly, it was kind of infuriating even back then. We just didn't know better. All video games were kind of slow back then. I should have saved, technically. Maybe just... Actually, he only gets one attack. That was dumb. I don't know why I did that. That was a mistake. Good. I don't actually think he counts as a boss in terms of Demi. So that's... No, he does count as a boss. He only took a quarter. Whatever, he's not... I don't need to worry about the vampire. The confuse worked really well. Honestly, confuse has been hitting very, very reliably so far. Right. Yeah, if you got a few more level ups, this would be a little bit less... You wouldn't have to travel back to town as often. You know, if you had like 8 or 9 floats, but that takes a lot of leveling, right? We're trying not to do that. I mean, with how overpowered this is, just give me a button to turn off encounters, really. Just give me a setting in the menu to be like, nah, I don't want to fight anything anymore. Then I don't have to worry about all this back and forth and back and forth. And honestly, we should be at full power for every boss fight, because why wouldn't we have a... We should just full heal after every battle, because why make me actually take the time to put a teleport point down, go to town? Just automate all that, it's fine. It's not like it changes anything, just saves me a few seconds of menuing. It's a bit silly. I don't know, that's maybe not a good idea. Is that a good idea? Is that we need Time Mage ++ where you just don't have to do this part of it? Just the I win button straight to chaos. Just what level would you like to be, and here you're at chaos. Hi there, Lich. How you doing? No, I got iced. And they're confused. And I don't know, Doom, he's not strong against Time Elemental. He actually, if I remember correctly, the Lich actually has a fairly low magic defense stat. So, although he resists some elements, if you hit him with something he doesn't resist, it's actually pretty easy to get him. Anyway, he'll be dead in a second. He got doomed! Oh! Hold on. I did the thing. We're gonna fight him again. I'm sorry. I told myself I was gonna remember, and then I forgot. Okay. Normally I don't look at the text in FF1. I've played it too many times. The Fiend's ball cracks open to reveal Lich, the Fiend of Earth. What power is this? To have smited Tiamat, the greatest of us all. It's simply not possible. Yeah, I mean, it's cool. There's custom dialogue for a whole bunch of stuff. I'm sorry if you guys wanted to see it all. Anyway, we get to style on this guy a little bit more. Excuse me? Be confused. Hit yourself. Stop that. You're confused. And you're doomed. Thank you. You're also old. Doesn't even matter. I mean, maybe he's resistant to old because he's literally undead. Should be resistant. Nope, we got him. So now his damage goes to 0. And he's slowed. And he's just dead. Okay, thank you. And we leveled up again. Dang it. Alright, let's get out of here. We're under 2 hours. At this point, our Dragoon was on the way down Topher. But he had to fight stuff. I can't remember the exact time on the video when I got there. We might still beat him. I don't know. We'll have to go back and... Why am I saving? It doesn't matter. Because, remember, he had to fight all the fiends and all the random encounters. We don't have to do that. We just need a way to kill Chaos. Can we kill Chaos at this level? Actually, we may have learned a level 7 spell. Ah, we could go pick up a level 7 spell. That's fast too. Oh, that's totally worth it. It's fine. I don't need it right now. I'll pick it up after I get Massa. Or something. I don't know. It's not like we're gonna fight anything. This is something, right? Did you ever think you'd... What's the minimum number of fights? you just need enough fights to get... I mean... Did I need 15,000 gold to get through Marsh? Probably. It would have been pretty... That's where we did most of our fights, right? If I hadn't had... If I hadn't had the repels for Marsh Cave, it would have been pretty rough. We would not have had a good time on New Game Plus Marsh. But boy, are things different now. They're gonna be like, how did you get here? What about all my guards? I got legions of dragons. I've got all the fiends back. What? There should be some custom chaos dialogue for skipping everything in Topher. If the developer hasn't added it in yet, please do. Put a little counter for how many encounters are in here. And it's like, how did you skip? What about my guards? What were they doing? You just hovered over top of them? What? Can't Tiamat fly? How'd you get past her? Yeah. Don't worry, we're almost done. No, I clicked the wrong button. I could never have guessed. I hope this is a great showcase for you guys. I would never have guessed that my first playthrough, wanting to have some fun with the time made, show off some cool stuff, that I had barely scratched the surface. And I don't even get to show you him casting spells while dead. I still only get to do this, which is still pretty good, I guess. We're still under an hour. Can we get to Massa in 2 videos, basically an hour long exactly? We're not going to kill Chaos in the next 30 seconds, but I can get the Massa. Oh, I should have set a teleport point up there, and I could have warped back. That would have saved me a couple casts. I could have put a teleport point right at the intersection up here, and that would have been smart. I might have had enough floats to get all the way to Chaos if I'd done that. Ah, I could have saved like 2 floats. And then I wouldn't have had to leave now. Ah, bummer. I wasted, I don't know, 15 seconds. Better menuing would help a little. Slightly better teleport backtracking. But hey, we're here almost exactly at an hour on the dot. Now, I am going to go pick up Fast 2 because I actually need that to kill him. I don't think we can win right now without a little bit of help. So we're going to be going Massa, of course. We need the power glove for sure. That's the full setup. Let's go airship. Up to Gaia. So, I'm not sure. You might be able to beat him at a lower level. We're level 20, which is the level we get a level 7 slot, I think. I think this would be very difficult to do without fast, too. Like, normal fast might be enough, but this will make it a lot easier. Because Chaos resists all statuses. You cannot rely on Time Elemental anymore. Non-Elemental is certainly fine, but I don't think we want to be doing Decay or Mark or Burst, so how do we deal damage? We have to hit him. So we're going to hit him. We save. We go fight him. Alright. Should be good. I got everything right. Massa equipped. Defense ready. Power glove ready. Level 20 solo time whiz. About as low as I could theoretically give this a shot. Now, we still might die a few times. We have to get our limit off. Crack wasn't going to get us, though. We got ribbons. So, ideally, we hit him with slow 2, because then he can't physical us down. But 3 defenses should also do the job. And even if he only attacks once, he hits so hard, we really need to dodge. So we're going to do triple defense while we're avoiding him. Now, we kind of need him to be a little bit chill. Because we need fast, and we need a certain number of power gloves. I don't know how many. And I can't really heal at this point. He hit me with 3 ruses. That's pretty brutal. Maybe we could have tried a slow 2. Yeah, because that hit, and now he only gets 1 chance, rather than 2, or whatever he normally gets. But that's unfortunate. That hit, the 140 damage punch might have been enough to break this run. Because I need him to cast Cure 4, and I have no way to heal. I guess if I could hit him with Old, I think it's status, though, he probably resists it. Let's just see what we swing. We're about dead. We're not going to get him every time. I don't know the odds. I think it might be... We might really only have like a 10% or less chance here, but let's see. Yeah, so that's going to happen. But the real thing is, as long as we have a chance to win, as long as it's not 0, he's dead. Because we can do this forever. I've come to bargain. But really, eventually, I think we'll get him. So maybe I'll go straight to slow 2, because it's kind... Oh, we missed. It's kind of a waste of a turn if he doesn't attack us, because he keeps doing spell damage. But that, in theory, should help protect us from his punch. But I do need fast, and I really do need I need some power gloves. I don't know how many. And I would like to wait till he Cure 4s, basically. If slow 2 hit us, I would have to fast again, which would be we lose. Okay, there it is. Let's see how we're doing. 700, not great. I need to be doing a couple thousand. There's 3,000. Okay, that's enough. It's getting close. And we're dead. Alright, let me check his HP, because I think that was pretty close. We did like 6 grand, give or take. Proof of concept, 1 more hit. Hey, got him. One of our attacks did 500. If we had averaged 3,000 damage a hit like I was expecting, he was dead. I was like 1 turn away there. So that's 100% proof of concept. This is not a 1 in 100 chance. This is honestly like 1 in 4 or something. Yes, we need a little bit of luck. Not that bad. We also lost a turn because he resisted slow 2. Maybe I didn't even need slow 2. That was 2 turns in theory that were wasted. Just think about how much time we spent there. Got him first try. We could get hit by his slow 2, of course, which... if that happens, that happens. Also, he can roll pretty high on his spell attacks. That would suck. I like to wait till he's on Cure 4, but I'm getting low, so I don't know. Yeah, I think I still need one more. So one thing we can try to figure out is how many power gloves it is to get us the big jump up to like 3 grand. So that does require some crits, and our crit rate's not amazing. But like I said, we had one that was really close, so there's no way I'm grinding levels at this point. We're way too close to winning. I mean, sure, that's... Yeah. It is New Game Plus. He hits really hard. $1,000 damage. I don't think I've ever seen an enemy hit me for 1,000. That's pretty good. Or I'll do one more thing just for saving a little bit of time here, in case this does take a lot. If we do 2, talk to him twice. We learned this before. Go back to the inn, save. Now, when we inevitably die, we only have to talk to him once. Just doing some more Doramu, Doramu, however you say his name. It's like, I don't even have to back up anymore. Alright, good. Defense, defense. Best offense is a strong defense. Slow 2, I guess, for now. Okay, he went straight to his slow 2, which means he's going through his spell list already. Cure 4 instantly. Oof, that was fast. So his spells go in order, but he also has skills like crack and stuff. If they get to nuclear, we die, basically. So we are on a timer in his skill list. He also has the nuke spell, I think, which will also kill us if he gets there. So this is 3 power gloves. I'm hoping 4 is enough. Come on. Just, yeah, keep swinging. That doesn't matter. 1,500 damage, okay. 1,100, we're at 26. We're real... Oh, no! We were 1 hit away again! Alright, alright. I'm pushing my luck here, that's for sure. But I can see it. I can see the finish line. I think we drop slow 2. I think that wastes too much time. I think it was a good idea. And I think he just got really lucky. He happened to hit me the first attack after 3 defenses, and I'm just like, that's cheating. But that was probably mostly bad luck on my part. I don't need to waste turns on trying to hit him with slow. So I need maybe 5 gloves, basically. 1. Am I... 3? Oh, we are actually under 15 evade. Because 3 ruses should be 240% evade. And 255 is the max. Wow. He's hitting me at a 4% chance. That's insane. I think. Assuming he's got like a 255. No, his hit rate's 183. That shouldn't be enough. I'm pretty sure ruse is 80% evasion. 3 of them is plus 240, which is almost always enough to get you the cap, which is 255. But our base evade is garbage, because our level's bad. I mean, we could drop the absorb for 2 evades. You don't want to drop the elemental protection. That puts us at, theoretically, 253. I wonder if that's actually... It's just really weird that he's hitting us through that, right? Is that not weird? I mean, the absorb doesn't even really matter, I guess. The ribbon's all that counts. Alright. 1 defense. That should be 80. 160. 240 evade on top of our base. Then we speed ourselves up. Then we go 1 glove. I want him to swing and miss. 2 glove. 3 glove. Stop using skills. 4 gloves. I gotta swing. Misses the slow 2. Okay, 4 gloves is enough. I don't need to go past 4. 3,600, 4,800. Heals himself. 2 grand. 3 grand. Oof. 4 grand. We've actually done enough damage to kill him. If he'd used his Cure 4 earlier, he was dead. But he delayed that enough while dealing spell damage to me with skill damage to me. Alright, alright. I think we're getting a little bit unlucky, maybe. The fact that we've been so close already. I really need him to do a couple swings and misses, basically. And then we win. Are you kidding me? I swear I've never seen them hit after 3 ruses. Like, a crit doesn't care, but he's hitting regular attacks, and he should have like a 2% hit rate or less. Like, I don't know. I really don't. This is why when I did the solo dancer, I'm like, the hit rate, the enemy hit rate reduction does nothing, and it doesn't work because whatever the math is, I don't know the algorithm, but 3 ruses is more than his hit percent. So in theory, if you just go hit percent minus evade percent, there's no way he can hit us. But I know there's like a 0 to 255 roll the way the original NES works. It's like a random number between 0 and 255 or 1 and however they do it exactly, whatever the bounds are. So that's why you need to get your evade up to 255, because then it didn't matter what the hit rate was. No matter how accurate they were, they can't beat your 255, except if they roll a 255, it's a crit. But, and there was a bug. I think 254 was also a crit, but I think that was technically a rounding bug or something. I forget. There's some details on that. But he only gets 2 attacks, so he gets 2 tries. But yeah, that's... So do I switch to 4 ruses? That's really weird. I mean, I guess I'm not always unequipping my junk here, but... I really need him to miss. Like, the amount of damage we take doesn't really matter. He has to miss. Like, whether it's minus 20 damage from the opal or whatever, it doesn't really change anything. Alright. That's crazy. I mean, maybe I'm misunderstanding the math there, but... So then slow 2 wouldn't really matter. He's going from 2 hits to 1 hit. If he's going to hit me through the 3 ruse, let's go 4 ruse, I guess. It does still waste a turn, which is a problem. Okay, 1 glove. I think I said 4 seems to be my target. 2... Oh, he's cured 4 already. 3... I think I can get 1 more, maybe. Just depends. I need him to swing. I really need him to swing and miss. Okay, 1,200 approximately. 3,400. Halfway there almost. 4,400. Come on, big crits. 5,600. He could die. He could have died on that attack, but he got to his nuke. Oh, man. I am just... I really feel like he is just trolling me with these... See, I used the extra turn on the ruse, and then he didn't attack me, like, at all, right? And then he's predicting my moves. He has his own time wizard in the back. It's so close. I refuse to grind any levels and end the episode until we kill him. I don't know. Should I just... I'm gonna stick with my 3 ruses for a little bit. It really should be enough. I can't believe he keeps hitting me through it. But I need the turns. Like, I can't take very many fire spells. And also, you can't let him get to nuke. Like, that's the thing. If he gets to a nuke spell, we're dead. And the more spells he casts, the faster he gets there. Okay, 1,200 damage. He swung once. He swung twice. 2,400 damage. Good. About 4,000. We're halfway. 52. No more spells. 67. 1 hit easily kills if I just roll. Oh, we are like... I haven't calculated down to the 10s, but I'm at like 7,900 in my head math. We got him. He's dead. No problem. And that time, easy. He missed 3 or 4 attacks. Okay. I think we were getting a run of really poor luck. I don't know how the attack accuracy versus evade calculation was going. But he hit me way too frequently, I feel, for that to make sense. For us to have, like, 253 evade, which is almost the max. 255, I'm pretty sure, is how it is caps. His 183% hit rate should not be hitting that anywhere near regularly. Like, yes, it's maybe technically possible, but it should not happen like 3 times in a row or 4 times in a row. The odds of that are crazy. Like, if he had a 1 in 200 chance or something, 1 in 100 chance, getting that even twice in a row is obscene. But I feel like we had 3 or 4 deaths where he just ruse, killed. Ruse, killed. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but that seemed brutal. Anyway, we got him. I think that's about as low a level as you can do it. I was pushing my luck there at level 20. Trying to rely on a fast 1 strat would be possible. Cut my attacks down by about a third. Because we'll be making a third less total swings instead of tripling our attacks when we double them. So, or is that 50% less? Oh, that's 50%. No, it's a 33% less damage or chance of crits, effectively. So you probably would need 2 or 3 more turns to kill him with fast 1. It's possible. You could probably do it at a lower level. You absolutely need the teleport spell, at least 1 charge of teleport. That's the bare minimum. And that was like level 15 or 16 or something like that. But you might need fast 2, which is level 20 for the level 7 charge. Somewhere in there, depending on how lucky you can get on your rolls. But I feel like this level is reliable. I think I could do this a few times if I had to. Even though there's still some RNG, of course. And maybe it's not favoring us. Maybe we're at like 10% odds or something in that range. Maybe 10-20% odds. But yeah, that's a Time Wizard. Definitely not as easy, maybe, as a Dragoon, but not much harder. There's not much else to say. I guess that's 2 episodes, a little bit longer. Level 20, I think, is a lower level than Dragoon. So if you leveled, it would be easy. If you came back with another couple hundred hit points, also, you do get a little bit of hit rate when you level up. Not much. I don't think you're ever going to get another swing. I mean, the next swing is at 96. That's 22 more levels. Do you want to get to 42? No, you don't need that. There's no other gear that will help you. Power Glove, I think, mandatory for any mage against Chaos. Defense Sword is basically mandatory. I didn't even really use any of these cast items. Massa, Defense, Power Glove are the only things that really count. Well, and a ribbon. And even the armor doesn't really matter because you need the evade. It's the evade strats. And I really like being able to basically open with compressed time. I think you can get away without doing this. I've done it before in solo challenges, like White Wizard and stuff. But you need him to not kill you right away. So you need ruse without him attacking immediately. Whereas with Limit, you just need him to not kill you instantly, and then you get triple ruse, which is usually all you need. And I suppose if we leveled up, we would get a bit of agility, and we would hit that 255. So maybe a few levels to get like 15% base evade. Crazy. But yeah, that's Time Wizard, right? I hope you guys enjoyed. Just kind of messing around. I don't think I'm gonna do very many New Game Plus challenges. I'm kind of interested in how many are possible or impossible. Dragoon was obviously, I think, the most fun. I think Time Mage was a lot of fun and not that hard, as much as I had a little bit of frustration. But the thing is, I didn't have Ice Cave problems, which everyone else is gonna have. Everyone else is gonna have Marsh, Earth, Ice, the same problem every time. Theoretically, Ninja can use their limit to escape 1 fight. And it includes trap tiles. So you could perhaps dodge the Wizard fight and the Eye fight, but I don't think you can dodge Astos or the Lich or the Vampire. So Ninja's like the closest to dodging some encounters, plus they don't get ambushed for the whole game starting as a Ninja. So maybe New Game Plus Ninja I think about. Because it's got some interesting mechanics I've never really looked at. Most of the other ones are going to be pretty traditional, or maybe even impossible. I don't think you can do solo Summoner New Game Plus. I don't think you could kill Goblin solo. Ever. Like, you're gonna have to grind on imps that you can't kill. Remember, solo Time Mage, we could not beat imps. Not a pack of imps, without our limit. And we don't get that limit as a summoner. And we don't even have a spell, so we're only hitting with our stick. Because at least Time Mage had burst. No, I think summoner solo might be completely impossible. Maybe green... Well, green wizard can ruse. You get it eventually. I think New Game Plus Troubadour probably is a no. I think the melee classes could get it with leveling up enough. Rune Knight might be pretty brutal. Ranger might be very brutal. But I think I've covered like the fun New Game Plus ones, other than maybe one or two more. And then I think all of them will be possible on normal mode. If I can beat it, solo Bard... Solo... What else I did? I did solo Bard. I did solo... Dancer. That was the other one. And I've done solo Thief. Well, we've done all the main classes solo without Renaissance buffs. So Renaissance buffs will only make Classic mode easier. So these are all obviously possible. Sucks, but you can definitely do it. I don't think any of the classic modes will pose a huge challenge for the rest. I think solo Lancer will be easy. Solo Trainer will be okay. Solo Evoker might be the hardest one left, just because I don't know if I can get Goblin. And on normal mode, I think it might be possible. Just New Game Plus mode, there's no way, right? Okay, well, I'm going to end the episode. It's a bit of a long one, but hey, man, I think this was cool. Another funky challenge. There is still one last Time Mage trick I have not revealed. I'm going to save it for the All Mage run. I'm not sure what I'm going to do the All Mage run, but I need to bring a Time Mage plus a different magic class, and I will show off a neat trick that I'm sure someone's figured it out. But it does solve one of the problems I've complained about when I was doing my original run through all the classes. But I don't want to use Time Mage much anymore, because it just breaks the game. There is no game. This is just menuing until we find a way to beat Chaos, basically. So, anyway, yeah. I think I've satisfied 99% of my Time Mage excitement. And then we can just bench him as a broken character pretty quick here. Alright, folks, hope you enjoyed. I think the Time Mage was fun to show off. And I know we had a couple commenters of people talking about solo Time Wizard. There you go. That's how I think you should do it. Maybe you guys in the comments have a better strategy. I think mine is near optimal, if not optimal. Obviously, you can micromanage some of the XP and gold a little better, and just some counter manipulation if you really want to get into that kind of stuff. But I think in the big benchmarks, the progression route and the level requirements, I think this is pretty close to the minimum you can pull off. Maybe not the absolute, but pretty close. Prove me wrong in the comments, or upload your own video response for how you did it at level 10. And I will be impressed. See you guys next time. Have a great day. See you back in time.